Hi, I'm Gianna Swaitman, and I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for over 25 years. Today I'm going to be sharing with you one of my favorite fall cards that I've been making, and it's using the Beautiful World stamp set. This is a card we've been using in our current card buffets as one of the options. The thing I like about it the most, I love the brushed metallic cardstock, and I also like the designer series paper here with the copper foil accents. The designer paper does a lot of the work for you, and we're using one of the new in colors, Cinnamon Cider, which is so beautiful. So I'm going to have my cameraman come around, also known as my husband, and we are going to be using, as I said, the Beautiful World stamp set in the annual catalog for the 2020 through the 2021 catalog year, and it's on page 26. It is a bundle. You can get it with the dies as well as the stamp set. So it's a nice one, a lot of variety of greetings and some images. So I'm going to put the catalog aside. And when you come to class, the card buffet, all the supplies are in a bag. I always have mail-in options and porch side pickup options as well. So I'm going to pull out the sheet of Cinnamon Cider cut in half and then just fold it in half. I usually let the corners meet and then I press down with my fingers, and then I use a bone folder on both sides for a nice crease. There we go, there's my card base. Then I'm going to take the next layer of basic black cardstock, and it's just a 1/4 of an inch smaller than the card base, and just center it on there. It's really elegant together, Cinnamon Cider with black, and it works well with the copper foil accents too. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do, this is the metallic, brushed metallic cardstock in the holiday catalog. It's on page 45 of the holiday catalog. It comes in 12 by 12 sheets, and then I'm going to layer it with the Beautiful World designer series paper. So I'm going to use the foil side, and the brushed metallic cardstock is 3 by 4, and the DSP is just a 1/4 inch smaller. Is the easiest way to remember that. I don't want to put the world upside down. That would be crazy. And then just kind of center it off here best I can in the reflection. And then I'm going to take my Cinnamon Cider ribbon. This is part of the new In Color ribbon. It's very soft. And I'm just going to put a strip right here. And I'm going to do a faux bow. So you can tell this isn't, I would say maybe this is a little over 4 inches. I'll put a little adhesive on the back. And you don't need a lot. I usually like to take some Scotch tape to adhere it a little bit better, especially on the back of this metallic paper. It's a glossy coating. There you go, and that should hold it. And then I'm going to use adhesive again. And you can see it doesn't always like to pick up on this. There we go. And just center that in the card base. That's already layered. I'm going to take this other piece. They're the same size, just about 4 inches. And this is what I call a faux bow. So even if you're bow challenged, this is an easy way to create that bow look, and it looks nice without all the stress. And then I'm just going to take my scissors and just cut the ends at an angle. And there you go, a nice little faux bow. Now next we're going to take the 2-inch circle punch. It's already been punched out on Very Vanilla. And I'm going to take one of the greetings from this set. It says, "You make the world a better place." And I'm just going to put it so I have more contrast here. I can see the vanilla against the counter. And I'm using the Memento Black. And then I'm going to take the compass from that stamp set. Here we go. And I'm going to stamp it on the Very Vanilla card insert. And I'm going to stamp it on my envelope. You always should have a little teaser of what the card's about on the envelope. So I'll put that aside. And then go ahead and put this on the inside of the envelope. I think it's nice, even if you have a lighter color card base, to put an insert inside, so it makes it very easy to write your greeting. So you just kind of center that in there. And this is just a 1/4 inch smaller than the card base. You could make it a smaller insert if you wanted to. And next I'm going to take some dimensionals and pop this up. And 3 dimensionals should be enough, just kind of centered around there. And then I'm just going to pop it right there. And there you go, there's the card. Now here's the envelope so far, but I'm going to add one other thing to it. I'm going to use another bundle. This is also in the holiday catalog. This is ornamental envelopes, and I love this bundle. Very rarely do I keep anything once it's retired, but this is a bundle that once it's retired, I will keep it. In the stamp set, you've got the lines here, which are great for putting on your envelopes to address them. It's nice for formal writing if you wanted to be really precise or fancy with your markers or pens. You could take some of the greenery and sprigs here and create a wreath. But then you have the coordinating dies. And again, you've got coordinating dies. You could punch out the flap of your envelope for some designs. But you also got the different envelope inserts. So let me show you what we did with that one. We just took the same designer series paper from It's a Beautiful World and just cut this out. And I'm going to tuck this inside the envelope. And the best way to do that is just find the flap right here. I'm just going to put it under the part where you seal the envelope. And then I'm just going to fold this over for a nice crease. And then you could take your bone folder. And that helps you with the placement. And now that you know where that's going to go, just put a little adhesive right here and get that lined up right in the center. And there you go. You have a nice envelope flap to go with the card. Now you could also, I've seen people put their envelope flaps on the outside of the card here as well, so you have options. But how pretty is that? So again, I thank you for popping in today, and my Stampaholics.com is the name of my blog. And my name is Janice Waitman, and as I said at the beginning of the video, I've been a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for over 25 years. So I would encourage you to visit my blog. I try to post about 5 to 6 times a week, and I just enjoy sharing with other people. Take care.